working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point he wants to finish what he started.
That one fouled off. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
Popped up. Edwards. And there's 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on.
Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Tyler Phillips on the pitch here.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Overhand curve. Low middle.
In the air, left field. And it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. In there. He's safe.
There he is coming through with a knock right there. I like the fact that he can pick him up and put him down a little bit. First basemen aren't known for the speed, but see him get that extra base hit there. Now he's in scoring position.
At the plate, Jacob Wilson.
Sinker. Low inside.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Low outside.
Swing and a ground ball. Play made. That ends the inning. The A's strand 1. They're down 4. It's 7-3. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season. On the ground to the left. Foul. And foul ball. The 0-1.
Ball 1. Nope,
he's just
outside.
missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Foul ball there. In the air to left center. Soderstrom has a beat on it. And there's 1 down.
Ball.
That misses the zone. Ball 2. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
That's a base hit. Throw comes into third, and they're at the corners with only one out.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Next to hit, Jacob Marcy. Bounced up the middle. Tags the runner for one. Over to first. Safe.
Up next, for the Marlins, the designated hitter, Christopher Morel.
Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. Nope, he held back. And the 1-0. Hard hit left side. And that is that. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. Bottom 9. And now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers. Fought off foul.
Overhand curve. Low inside.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Sinker. Low middle.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
4-seam fastball. Low inside.
0-2 now. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Seems that he was committed to swinging at this pitch regardless of where it was before the pitch was even released.
Sweep.
He's in an 0-2 count, and you're looking to battle at that point, trying to protect the zone, so you do become a little more swing happy. But on a fastball that doesn't even come close, makes you think there wasn't much of a 2-strike adjustment being made there. Swing hard in case you hit it. He didn't hit it.
Strike 2.
Sinker.
1 down, base is empty here in the 9th. Left field. Fair ball. Jeff McNeil stands. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Tyler Phillips departs. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for Miami.
Cade Gibson gets the ball now.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
2 down.
Curveball. Low inside.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Soderstrom leads off first with 2 down to the inning. This to third, and they'll go the short way, and that is the ball game.
These hitters had the long ball working for them today. 4 home runs had a lot to do with them coming out on top.
8-3 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.
Don't listen. Feel the sound.
And King Cornelius defeated the terrible dragon. And all the people in the land were very happy. Oh no, let me finish the book.
Sorry, Mommy.
And the people came to the king's side cheering. Hooray! The sun has come out. And the king began to sing.
Just another day in the sun. I guess another day's begun. I ain't got nothing to do.
Hello and welcome to Sutter Health Park in Sacramento. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Miami Marlins taking on the Athletics.
It's a facelift. Take another one. Don't chase it. Trey skating on this beat. It's a Trey flip. I just want a milli and a rich milli.
Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the Bruins to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage.
First pitch coming your way next. And pitching in this one for the A's, Jeffrey Springs.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Pitch misses. Ball 2. And there's a ball. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And now for the Marlins, Owen Casey. 2 for 9 so far in the series. This one in the air, center field. Geloff on his way over. He's got it. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Batting third, center field.
All right, let's take a look at the lineup. Singy, these guys seem to be snake bitten this year, bouncing into the most double plays in the league.
Yeah, it's a rally killer and a major roadblock for the offense. It's frustrating because they could score more if they weren't hitting into all these double plays. It's something they're hoping to change.
Checks over to first, back safely. Marcy patrolling center field, hitting third in the lineup, and he was a 6th-round draft pick in 2022. That one the other way, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
The designated hitter, Christopher.
Recognized the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there of letting it travel, then unloading a nice balanced swing.
Christopher Morel swings through it for strike 1. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
That one in the dirt. Ball 3. Outside ball 4. He walked them, and they are loaded.
No, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
And fouled off. Strike 2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
This one's blistered. No doubt about it. Out of here. Grand slam. Home run number 20 on the year. The Marlins on the board first. It's 4-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. One big swing, and that turns the tables on this one. And when you come to the plate with the bases loaded and you've got some pop, you know it's hard not to think about the chance to hit a grand slam. And that can be a trap sometimes, but not right here. He seized the opportunity, put a great swing on it, and now they're working with the lead.
1 down. Kyle Stowers getting ready to hit.
Well, at least he's got a clean slate after that grand slam. Nothing to think about on the bases, so he can really go after the hitter and just approach this like it's a clean inning, get the outs that you need, and get back into the dugout.
Stowers launched a homer in his most recent game.
Ball. Hot.
Not close with that one. And now 3-1.
Well, Boog, early on in this one, having a hard time getting settled in. He's not showing control to throw strikes, and let alone to throw it where he wants in the strike zone. This could be a tough one for him.
This one lifted in the air, left field, and there are 2 down.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros. Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound, and this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
4 runs already in the frame here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Just missed.
As a veteran out there on the ball, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
Foul ball. Struck him out looking. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. Marlins add 4 on the grand slam. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And getting to start for Miami, Max Meyer. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy. Digging in, Brent Rooker. The Marlins could really use a win here in the thick of the postseason hunt. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
And every game seems bigger once you get past the All-Star break, Boog. Some teams get paralyzed by that pressure, but the best teams rise to the moment.
On to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. And time now to check out the A's lineup. They're facing a pitcher today who's prone to giving up homers, so we'll see. We might get some big swings here today.
Yeah, Boog, one reason for those long balls comes from the lineup being aggressive and confident. If they maintain that approach, they could hit a few more today.
His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. And there's a foul ball.
Low inside. Slider. Low inside.
The 0-2.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That's towards center. Marcy gets under it. And there's 2 down. Jacob Wilson up next for the A's. Leading the AL in batting average.
That's a ball.
4-seam fastball. High inside.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count is 2-0. Challenge from behind the dish here. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges.
Slider. Low middle.
2 down, nobody on. On the ground. Base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Slider. Middle outside.
Whoa.
Sweeper. Middle outside.
Steps off, checks the runner at first.
Sweeper.
Wilson off of
Low
first with
outside.
2 away. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
No,
Really
that's high.
good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. It's the Marlins 4 and the A's nothing.
First class, this ain't roll call. Say I switched up, say I'm closed off. Wasn't friends back then.
All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Marlins. Otto Lopez.
Yeah.
Foul ball there. And it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. And it's a leadoff double as they look to keep pulling away.
Solid double down the line, and that was a pretty decent pitch that he just turned on. Not really out over the plate. It was inside, but he was more than ready to get that bat through the zone.
And first offering is fouled off. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the top of the second. Out towards right center field. Rooker under this one. 1 away. Now it's the second baseman, Xavier Edwards. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 1. His stolen base numbers this season are good enough to put him top 5 in baseball, Singy. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs. 1 out and a runner at second here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Take your base.
Up next for the Marlins, right fielder Owen Tate.
Singy, he wasn't real sharp in the first, got hit around, but really more so, didn't throw a ton of strikes.
Well, he's just got to find a way to settle down. He was clearly fighting himself out there, not really finding the strike zone, walking batters. So we'll see if he can get back on track and fill up the zone a little bit more.
2 on, 1 out. And a foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Yeah, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
That left-handed batter facing a left-handed pitcher that's got some sink like that at the end. It's just the bottom falls out of it when it looks like it's going to be a pretty good pitch in that location that everyone says lefties love.
Marcy gets out of the way. That's ball 1. Two on, 2 outs. This one ripped, but foul to the right. In the dirt, the throw to third, safe there, and we've got runners at second and third with 2 away. So on the wild pitch, 2 guys advance.
No trouble moving up to second on that play with the ball getting that far away from the catcher. Nice job to take advantage of the wild pitch.
And a good eye there. Christopher Morel waits on deck for Miami. And they're all loaded up.
Up next for the Marlins, the designated hitter, Christopher Morel.
big moment in this game. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position, and could really break this thing wide open early.
That one misses. That's 5 straight.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Lopez at third. Edwards over at second. Marcy on at first with 2 down. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. And the Marlins leave all 3. They lead 4-0.
It's a go, go, go. It's a go, it's a go. Make some money, spend some money, make it back, love some more. It's a go, go, go. It's a go, it's a go. If you know.
Bottom of the second. Leading off, Zach Geloff.
Center fielder.
Slayer. Middle outside.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Oh.
4-seam fastball. High outside.
Next offering is fouled back.
Sweeper. Low outside.
And that's just foul.
Slider. Low outside.
Grips one to right. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit.
Dives, and he can't hang on. He decides to eat it, and that leaves them with runners at first and second.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Jeff McNeil stands in.
Hey.
Circle change. Low outside.
Nope. That's away.
Circle change. Low inside.
Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Slider. Low middle. Slider. Low middle.
The 1-2. And they'll do it again.
Slider. Low outside.
1-2 now.
Slider. Low middle.
To the right side. Here's Lopez for one. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
Well, they had the chance at turning 2 right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the ball as he tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Change. Middle inside.
Now he steps off.
4-seam fastball. High inside.
Here's your 1. He swings and fouls one off.
Slider. Low outside.
Just misses with that one.
Really nice slider right there. Sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
No,
misses just off the outside edge.
Slider.
I think that was a strike.
Low outside. Slider. Low outside.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. I'll tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Now it's going to be Lawrence Butler. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out.
Couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam and out of the inning.
top half of the third inning. And now for the Marlins, Connor Norby. Hard liner. Soderstrom takes it in for the out. One down.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch of the inning. No reward, but hey, you got to keep swinging it.
Swing and a ball popped up. Wilson should have this one. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Marlins,
Heriberto Hernandez digs in now. Struck out looking at his first at bat. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. That one's in there, and the count is 0-2. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter. That's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. Welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers. This one in the air, right field. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
Laser to the gap. Should score the run. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's 4-1. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And now Jacob Wilson. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. One on, nobody out. A run in here in the last half of the third. And it gets by him. Rounds third, headed for the plate. And they cut the lead to 2.
Up next for the A's, catcher Jay Langoliers.
High fly ball, right field. Casey settles under this one. And there's one away. One out man at first. Zach Geloff up next for the A's.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1.
Four-seam fastball. Middle inside.
Late swing fouled off.
Slider. Low middle.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Sinker. Low inside. Slider. Middle inside.
The 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Slider. Low inside.
That's the ball.
Circle change. Low middle.
Play made. That ends the inning. 3 innings complete. It's the Marlins 4 and the A's 2. Start of the 4th, and now for the Marlins, Otto Lopez. Springs back to work. That misses. Ball 1. Lopez measures 5 feet 10 inches, 27 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. On the ground to third. Over to first. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
For the Marlins, catcher Liam Hicks.
No, that's a ball. Ball.
Two now. And he hits a ground ball right side. Kurtz steps on the bag. 2 quick outs here in the top of the fourth.
For the Marlins, second baseman Xavier.
Back to the top of the Miami order. Here's the second baseman, Xavier Edwards. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. JT Ginn, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Ferguson also getting ready. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Marlins, right fielder.
Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
That's the ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Close, but call the ball. And that's ball 3. Catcher challenge. Will take another look. And that one did find the strike zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. Next one misses. Full count now.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
This one popped up. Wilson moving under this one. And that is that. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
You know, these Athletics doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Nope, that's off.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Low middle.
He goes down looking. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Slider. Middle inside. Slider.
The A's trailing by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And there's a hit.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the...
A dive, and he can't haul it in. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Headed for the plate. Relay throw home. The tag, and he's in there. And it's a 1-run game.
Big time at bat right there. Comes through, and they're back within a run. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
This one in the air, center field. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. Play at the plate. Not in time. He's safe. It's 4-4.
What a time to miss the cutoff, Boog. If he puts that throw in the money, they've got a chance to get that runner at home. Instead, a critical run scores. That could swing this game.
Hurts in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. That one drilled left field and foul ball. On the ground, and it goes just foul.
Middle inside.
Tied at 4. Got him swinging. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. On to the top of the 5th we go, and we are tied 4-4. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. JT Ginn.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him. You know, these Marlins putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Tied at 4. That one misses. Now 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Next pitch is outside. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Next to hit, Christopher Morel. He is struck out, and he is walked. This one in the air, center field. Geloff has a beat on it and makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away.
Up next for the Marlins, third baseman Connor Norton.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Here comes the 0-1. And a big swing and a miss.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there. Go ahead run on base. Kyle Stowers, the next up for the Marlins. That one's in there, 0-1. Pitch gets away. Runner stays put at third. 2-2. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Gone. A towering shot to center. That's his third home run of the series. And the Marlins jump out in front. It's 6-4. Siggy, that's his 50th career homer.
50 might not sound like a huge number, but it's a nice little milestone that a lot of guys don't get to. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Oh.
Gets it to first, and that is the inning. 2-run shot for Miami this inning. It's now a 6-4 ball game. You're watching Miami Marlins baseball on the show, Florida. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Stepping in, Jacob, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Fastball for a strike.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
This one in the air. One out man at first. Zach Geloff up next for the A's. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Marcy takes it in for the out. 2 down.
Sinker. Low middle.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike. It swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. The A's strand 1. They trail it here 6-4. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game. At the plate, Otto Lopez. Check swing, went around. That's strike 1.
Oh.
That's inside. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
There's a swing and a drive. And foul ball. The 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Soderstrom settles under it, and there's 2 away. So back to the top of the order. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Xavier Edwards. Check swing. He went. Strike one.
Ball one.
Now fly ball to right center. Rooker, long run into the gap. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. Bottom of the sixth. Digging in, Jeff McNeil. Ronnie Enriquez takes over on the mound.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boog. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
Line drive, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Four-seam fastball. Low middle.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap.
Edwards. Here's Lopez for one. On to first. Ow, double play. Just got it there in time.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Base is empty after the double play. Lawrence Butler, the next to hit. That one a little bit high. Ball one.
Middle center.
And another ball.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
High fly ball out to center field. Marcy under it. And that's the third out. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. We're through 6 full. It's the Marlins 6 and the Athletics 4. This is Marlins baseball on the Show, Florida. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Tyler Ferguson.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
That one laced to center and a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Wow. So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
And now Jacob Marcy. Casey gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Started to go after it. Now a look down to third. He did not go around. Action in the pen down there. Scott Barlow appears to be getting loose. Harris getting loose as well. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Casey around third, and they take a 3-run lead.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
On a line, and that's just foul.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
That's the ball.
Stays alive. Man at second. This one in the air, center field. Geloff moving under it. And there's one down.
Up next,
here's the third baseman, Connor Norton. And remember, it was a grand slam from him back in the first inning.
Well, he made an early statement with that swing. It changed everything about the game right out of the jump.
Swings through that one out in front that time. One out, the runner at second here in the top half of inning number 7. That one fouled off. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like new pitcher on here, Scott Barlow.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Now here is Kyle Stowers. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
Two outs and one in scoring position. Here's a 1-1. And downstairs. Next offering is fouled back. Man on second, 2 down. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a payoff pitch. Fair ball. Coming home. In comes the run from second. Throw cut off to second, but he's in there easily.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Swing, and he popped it up. Wilson under it. And that is that. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
Pulls that one foul.
And, of course, sometimes you need to be patient as an offense and let the pitcher come to you, but you can't argue with the game plan they're using in this one.
There's a line drive to left field. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the A's.
Circle change. Blow inside.
To the right side. Gets to it with a slide. And they get the out. 2 down, bases empty. Next up for the A's, Jacob Wilson.
Jacob Wilson.
Up.
4-seam fastball. High inside.
Nope, that's high.
4-seam fastball. High outside.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Sweeper. Low outside.
Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Popped up first base side. Hicks under it. And that'll do it. Nothing doing there for the A's. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. Hogan Harris into the game.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Fought off foul. Oh, 1 down. Up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And that's an infield single despite a great effort at shortstop.
Up next for the Marlins, catcher Liam Hicks.
In the air, right field. Rooker settles underneath it. 1 away.
Up next.
Back to the top of the order now. Xavier Edwards now at the plate. Step off, throw to first. And he dives back in safely. Foul ball. Lopez leads off first with 1 away. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Lifted to left center. Way back there, and that is gone. His 9th homer of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 10-4.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Fouled off left side. The 0-1.
Oh.
The Fish up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. Just missed. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Out number 2. There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Hogan Harris won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. New pitcher on now, Justin Sterner.
As relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. Tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And they come away without an out.
For the Marlins,
So 2 down. Now here's the Marlins DH, Christopher Morel. 0 for 3 in this one. Comes up empty. Activity in the bullpen. Joel Kuno getting ready to go. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. 2-run shot for Miami this inning. It's now a 10-4 score. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Do you remember when Tim Kirkjian ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah. Yeah, they used one of the kid-sized ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze. I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun, and I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze, and it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you had enough confidence in me that I could beat a guy who looks like he was going to the Olympic trials at some point or another. But yeah, it's always a great thing to watch there at Truist Park.
Would you have worn one of those bobsled outfits like the freeze wears?
Nah, that would have been a little too revealing for me at this age.
I feel you. The Athletics with a lot of ground to make up. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. The throw is still in time. So a tough play, but they do get out number 2. The comebacker got him down low, and you can really see him favoring the leg. That's his plant leg, which might be a concern, Chris.
Yeah, you hope he's got some feeling in that leg so he can land on it, like you said. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay and try to continue, Boog.
4-seam fastball, high inside.
That just misses ball 1.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat.
Sweeper.
I don't think he'll let the next one go.
2 down, nobody on. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
4-seam fastball, high inside.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And the A's are gone in order. And that is not what they needed. Down. On the mound now, Joel Kuno.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Check swing, but he went too far. No balls, 2 strikes.
Ball.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Yeah, that's pretty sick. Late cutting action to get the swing and miss right there. I mean, that's just really hard to account for as a hitter when you're seeing the fastball all the way and then just at the last moment it darts away from you and you can't reach it.
Movement in the bullpen. Mark Leiter Jr., the closer of the staff, is throwing. And another ball.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch. Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Swings and misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. On the ground to third. Throw to first is in time. 2 outs, base is empty. Heriberto Hernandez, the next up for the Marlins. And that one fouled off. The other way, and it goes just foul. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball. And that's the inning. Miami down. And welcome back to the ballpark. Leading off, number 22. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Cade Gibson. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball.
Low outside.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the grab on the run. 1 up, 1 down.
Circle change. Middle outside.
Ground ball right side. It squirts through. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Up next.
Lawrence Butler up next for the A's.
Hitter, Lawrence Butler.
That one hammered but pulled foul.
Sweeper. Middle outside.
Check swing and he went 0-2.
Low inside.
That's a ball.
Curveball.
Man at first, 1 away.
Low outside.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Curveball. Low outside.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
4-seam fastball. Low outside.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Curveball. Low middle.
Here's a 1-2. Hit on the ground to the right side. It's through for a hit. Makes the turn at second. Heads for third. Over to third, but the throw's offline.
Curveball. Low outside.
That one close. Rule the ball. And it's 1-0.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Circle change. Low inside.
That one missing inside.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
He'll challenge. Thought that was a ball. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they've still got both their challenges. Here at the bottom of the ninth, 1 out. Manager out of the dugout. Calvin Fauché comes on now.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute 1 pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Cutter. Low inside.
In the air, left field. Snags it on the run. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the A's, shortstop Jacob Wilson.
That clips the zone. Strike 1.
4-seam fastball. High middle.
Fly ball down the line, and that's a foul ball.
Sweeper.
All loaded up here in the last half of inning number 9. Fights it off. You'll see another.
Cutter. Low outside.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
10-4 is how it ends. Roger Dodger, ground beef control. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Todo esto lo tuve que sudar, yeah, nunca tuve tiempo para dudar. Vicioso me volví adicto a ganar. Tantas W que ya ni sé cómo perder. 100 por 35 no me voy a mudar. Si yo gano todos ganamos, eso es plural. Me dicen el chef que no para de cocinar, porque todo el mundo tiene que comer. Si corono todo vamos a cobrar. Estuve abajo, me patearon, no me voy a olvidar. Firme con mi pie plantado, yo nunca me voy a arrodillar. No te escucho, dilo con el pecho si me vas a hablar. No te escucho, dilo con el pecho, estás hablando con el voz. Vamos saltándonos, aquí los platos dan pa' dos. Si la prendo molotov, estamos aquí, todos los míos están on go. Todos los míos on go. Ellos me ven de frente sonriendo, pero sé que están odiando, dándolo. Todos los míos on go. Todos los míos on go. Me ven de frente y dan la mano, pero sé que están odiando, dándolo.
Here in Miami, Lone Depot Park, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Miami Marlins. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy, all eyes on him today after his incredible performance in the last one.
Yeah, Boog, that was one of the best hitting displays I've seen in a while. My man was in the zone. He's able to carry that momentum over to today.
And we'll be back for the first pitch right after this. Our starting pitcher in this one, Ryan Gusto. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound. Coming up on the first pitch, J.P. Crawford digs in now. And that's how this series begins. On the ground, Norby. Throws to first in time. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Dominic Canzone.
No, Boog, not just the fans, not just the people watching this game, but us. I mean, we're pretty fired up to watch this guy swing the bat. He's got big-time pop this season, slugging percentage over 500. Outfielders, put your track shoes on because you're going to be running in the gaps, trying to climb the wall. This guy is going to do damage when he gets the bat to the baseball. Don't take your eyes off of him.
Curveball, low inside.
The 1-1. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Batting third.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Currently owns a 7-game hitting streak.
Casey on his way over, and he makes the catch.
Batting fourth, the catcher.
Circle change. Middle outside.
Foul ball. Raleigh in his 6th season batting in the cleanup spot, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2018.
Cutter, low inside.
Got him. That ends the frame. And now the Marlins will have a crack at. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And taking the ball for Seattle. Number 23. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Ball one.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Great effort, but no throw. That's an infield single.
Yeah, you'll take it. Little jam shot down in the
right field.
Off the fists, but just powered it out to the outfield. You'll take that all night long.
And now Owen Casey fouled off to the right. And that's in for a strike. Fights it off. He'll see another. Edwards on at first, nobody out. Got him swinging.
Batting third. No left.
And time now for the Marlins lineup. Needless to say, this is an aggressive lineup. They've drawn fewer walks than any other team in the league.
Well, Boog, as I pop my collar, this lineup is taking the Chris Singleton approach. But in today's game, we know walks are key to scoring runs. At times, this lineup swings a little too freely. They need to make pitchers work harder.
And that's in there for strike one. Stowers with a homer in his last game.
That's a ball.
Man at first, one away.
Ball, that's low.
Out towards right center field. Canzone makes his way towards it. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Lead runner holds at third. So two runners in scoring position and just one out.
Batting fourth. Third base.
Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Connor Norby, the next up for the Marlins. Golden opportunity right here. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Two on, one out. This one in the air, center field. Rodriguez moving under this one. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
That's to third. Toss to Naylor. And the inning is over. A run on 2 hits, and they leave one. Second inning coming up here in South Florida. The Marlins lead this one. Back here in Miami, and stepping in for the Mariners, Josh Naylor. First pitch just misses. He's in the top 10 for most stolen bases in baseball right now, Singy. You can't ignore him when he gets on base. The Fish love to get a win in this one to boost their postseason hopes.
High outside.
And that is in for a strike. 1-2.
And every game seems bigger once you get past the All-Star break, Boog. Some teams get paralyzed by that pressure, but the best teams rise to the moment.
Naylor wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And the strike call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge.
Low middle.
Ripped on a line to center. And a couple of quick outs. Now it's Randy Arozarena.
He's done a great job making contact recently, working on an 8-game hitting streak.
Curveball. Low middle.
High fly ball out towards left center. He's got it, and that is that. Mariners go down quietly there. They trail here 1-0.
Rolling down the highway, get on board. Down the Mississippi Valley, starting in the north. 1,000,000 miles like the wall.
Back here at Lone Depot Park. And now for the Marlins, Jacob Marcy. Marcy wrapped out 4 hits in his last game. Tap foul at the plate.
That's a ball.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Now 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Stays alive. Here's a 1-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. He was late there. Strike 1. And it's fouled away. The 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Heriberto Hernandez in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Home run number 15 on the year. And they add to the lead. It's 2-0.
Maybe he's starting to break out of this mini slump. That's the type of swing that makes you think good things are coming his way.
In the air, left field. Arozarena under it. And that is that. One for the Marlins on the solo shot. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers.
Low outside.
Foul ball there.
Cutter. High inside.
Lined into left center. Should be extra bases. It's a leadoff double to start the third.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Low inside.
Man at second. Up the middle. Slings to first in time.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Ball one.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Curveball. Low outside.
Can't connect on the curveball. Struck him out.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
So digging in, Dominic Canzone. Just off the outside edge, and that is ball one.
Ball two.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. In to score from third.
Well, back within one as he brings home the run. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And a double puts runners at second and third with two out.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Raleigh in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. And that one fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to as far as just a late.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. They limit the damage here. But they pick up one run on the RBI single, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. And there's a foul ball. The 0-1. In the air, right field. Canzone going back on this one. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Marlins, the right fielder, Owen Casey.
Starting to go after it. Now we'll look down to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. Look out! And it hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. So man aboard down the left fielder, Kyle Stowers. Quick toss to first, and he's back in safely. That's ripped into the outfield, and a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike one. out on strikes. And that's 4 strikeouts. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Otto Lopez, the next to hit, grounded out his first time. That one is absolutely belted. Can't reach it. This should score at least 1. 1 run across. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and they take a 3-run lead.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. Coming off a stellar performance at the dish last game. Looking for his first hit in this one. Still early, though, Boog.
Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. Here comes the throw. Tag. Time. He's safe. It's 5-1.
Well done. Drives in the run. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Cooper Criswell appears to be getting loose. Hancock getting loose as well. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. High fly ball out towards left field. Going, gone. He jacks that one out to left. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 7-1.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the base. Good for him.
And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Number 23 will depart. And this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. Now on the bump, Emerson Hancock.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
So 2 down, and at the plate for Miami, Heriberto Hernandez. That's in there. Strike 1. Swing and a ground ball. Oh, look at the stop. And very nicely done for the out. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings. Ripped, but it curls foul.
Well, every pitcher wants to run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
1 down.
Up next for Seattle.
Four-seam fastball.
Brendan
High inside.
Donovan.
And a foul ball. Donovan goes 5 feet 11 inches, 29 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2018.
Curveball. Low inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Low inside.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, too. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
High outside.
And down on strikes he goes. That's out number 2.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Arozarena in the box now. No balls and a strike.
High inside.
Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Late on that fastball.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound. Consistently like this.
4-seam fastball. Middle outside.
The 2-2. Arozarena started after it. Tried to hold up. Now a look to first. Did not go.
Cutter. Low outside.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Circle change. Low middle.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a high fly ball to left. And that is that. Mariners are down in order. They're down 7-1. Bottom of the 4th. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Liam Hicks. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
You know, these Marlins putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the 3rd, so they've set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to feast.
Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
So with that fastball approach in mind, it'll be interesting to see if we see any adjustments in terms of the pitch calling, and clearly there's been a need to mix it up a little bit more than they have.
Yeah, that's fouled off. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. The high heat, too much on that one. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Owen Casey. He's 0 for 1. Popped up left side. That is the inning. We go to the top of the 5th, and stepping in for the Mariners,